Hello guys, how's it going? So this video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. It's going to be yet another collaboration with another HTCG, which is Battle Quest. But basically Scott from Battle Quest came to me and said, hey, do you fancy doing a collaboration? But with a bit of a twist where he gives me a character from my game and a weapon from his game, and then I do the same thing. I give him a character from my game with a weapon from his game. So then we're eventually going to end up with two characters from my game with weapons from his game. Basically, you'll have my design on one side and his design on another, having a little brawl or a bit of a little fight between the two of them. So he has given me, for my game, Pandora, which is one of the newer characters from Set 3, and I do actually really enjoy drawing that character, so I'm pretty glad he picked that one, with one of his characters called Spectros. I'll put a picture up on screen. And for him, I have given him Kira, which is probably the second main character and third main character from my game, equipped with one of his characters called Hex, which looks, I think that suits Kira really well, seeing as though she's a physical-based warrior. So for my character, Pandora, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a little skeleton frame such as this. And again, I'm either going to be cutting bits out or speeding it up for you guys. So I've got her pose now. Pandora is a demon, which means she doesn't normally use weapons, so you don't really see her actually holding or wielding a sword as such. So it is a bit of a challenge for me this way. But what I am going to do is once I get the body of this done, I think I'm going to have Spectros somewhere in the background following her up as a support character. Rather than it being a weapon in her hand, I'm thinking of doing something behind the back of her, coming down her arm. I suppose she's telling it to go and it being there going, if you like. So she's kind of commanding this magical sword kind of thing. So I'm gonna cut it here, and I'm gonna try and draw out a couple of the lines of the sword, and then I will come back to you guys once I've got the skeleton for the sword done. So yeah. Alright, so we've got the base of the weapon here done now. It only took me a couple of minutes to do. Obviously I'm trying to incorporate the elements from Spectros from Battle Quest's game. So this will basically be the tip of the blade, and then I've got the hilt down here, and then the pommel, which will kind of be, it might just be out of view because of her arm. I am planning on putting her arm coming across here, so it's on our side of the sword, and then the sword is kind of coming from behind her, which is what this long line kind of is coming along. That was my baseline coming straight across. So we've got like a rainbow piece here to colour in, or to draw out, should we say. We've got the eyes. Now the original design does not have a mouth. I'm debating whether to put a mouth on, but I think we're just gonna go with what comes. Basically, that's basically how I usually draw these things. I don't really have much of a plan. I just kind of choose, you know, the designs as they come and go. I mean, obviously this jewel piece isn't really gonna show too much really until it gets coloured in, because it's like a rainbow coloured effect of the sword. So I have tried to make that a little bit more 3D, just sharpen up the tip a little bit more. We've got the eyes. They're quite formal eyes really on the original design. So I want to try and make them a bit more angry. I'm kind of doing this upside down now as well. How can I? Too big. Okay. Now this is like the centerpiece, but can't the upper layer, if you like, and then we've got the lower layer, which is the outside. So if we did have a mouth, I don't know whether we're going to put a mouth on or not. I kind of really want to put a mouth on, but I don't know how it would go. I mean, I can kind of imagine like a big curly mustache on this guy, big handlebar mustache, but that'll be out of flavour. Problem is, because you've got this 3D piece in the middle, you can't really put a mouth on it because it would either have to go behind it. I don't think. No, I don't think I'll do a mouth. I think I'll keep him without a mouth. It looks quite formal. It looks quite serious. So I'm gonna keep that as that is. I'll straighten all them up a bit. So we've got his hilt just here, which is like a crown almost, and then the handle and the pommel will come behind, but we'll work on that a bit later on. So we kind of got the sword out of the way, and that will be Spectros. Moving on, I'm going to have to start fleshing out this body, so I'll come back to you shortly. Alright, so we got the wings in. I got a phone call halfway through my last clip, so I just stopped the video and finished off the wings. Next up we've just got the tail and the feet to do. So I think I'm going to do that and just speed up the video real quick. So alright, so we've got the initial design down now. Obviously it needs to go over with fine liner. The next up is going to be the clothes, so I'm going to see about getting the clothes on. I don't quite know how I'm going to do it, I'm just going to kind of just go with what comes to the top of my head. Okay guys, so we've got the clothing done. I think we're almost ready now to start going over this with the fine liner. The fine liners what I use are the Faber Castell ones, the Pitt pens. These are probably my all-time favourite ones to use. Basically been using them since set 3. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a nice little speed up. Okay, so we've got the outline of Pandora done. I'm not going to do a speed out of the sword because obviously this video is getting quite lengthy enough as it is, so I will cut the video to the bit now where the sword's done and then it's just ready to be rubbed out. And here we have the final outline piece, guys. So I'm just going to very quickly rub over. I did change the little frill on the skirt there, but I'm just going to rub out all the pencil markings because once you've got all these guidelines and that out, it makes a massive difference. I think the only bit what I goofed up on was around her right eye a little bit. Oh, I've not done my eyebrows. We'll quickly pop in and add some eyebrows now. And then it's just a general touch up with the fine liner and then we can start colouring it in. I don't think I'm going to record the colouring in because for time's sake. So, my on a fine liner. Add a little eyelid. The little details, guys, the little details. Makes everything happen. And there we have it. I believe that is now ready to be coloured in. I can't see any more bits what do need touching up with a fine liner, so the next clip you will see will be the finished product, guys. Okay guys, so this is the final product after the colorization of it. It's probably taken me about a day and a half just to finish the colouring on this. So we've got my character here, Pandora. which is one of the set 3 newer characters with Battle Quest's character called Spectros. I've actually got on my PC screen, that is Spectros from Battle Quest, and that's my version of it, my rendition, being wielded by the Pandora the Demonette from set 3. She will also be making an appearance in a certain other particular project as well. Anyway guys, yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. It's about 10 minutes long, so yeah, let me know what you think, and I sure hope Battle Quest enjoys this rendition of his collaboration. So thanks very much, Scott from Battle Quest, and it was very fun to do this. Obviously I love the drawing, and I hope you guys do too as well. I'll see you later.